Hi, my name is Joe Mims, undergraduate student at Case Western Reserve University. I'm sitting here with Dave Schiraldi, professor and chair of the Macromolecular Science and Engineering Department, and I'm going to ask him a few questions today.
Hi, good to see you.
You too. Okay, so what does a polymer science and engineering major do?
If you think about anything that's solid that you can touch, if it isn't a metal or it isn't a ceramic, then it's us. So it is everything plastic that you have, it's your clothing, it's the carpeting, it's the upholstery, it's 85% of a Boeing 787 Dreamliner jet. So we go from the synthesis to the processing to the characterization, understanding of how things work and how to improve things, to making useful stuff out of them.
Okay, some pretty cool stuff.
We think so.
What courses are important for a person looking at this major?
Okay. Well, being an engineering major, of course, we have the same core that all the other engineering majors have. So the 6 major core courses, and the physics and the calculus. Beyond that, our students take a little more chemistry than the other engineering majors. So beyond that, we have our own sequence of courses in polymer chemistry, polymer physics, polymer engineering, polymer processing, design. And then we have a large number of electives. Because we invented this major, Case is the first school to have this major, and in fact only one of 2 schools in the United States who have it at the undergraduate level. We defined the degree and we said, wouldn't it be good if the students had a lot of latitude? So students who really like chemistry can take a bunch of extra chemistry courses. Students who are afraid of chemistry can not take any other chemistry classes, and maybe they take more mechanical courses or more chemical engineering courses, more physics, or a little bit of everything, in addition to our own electives, which tend to focus on key new areas in polymers.
How can an undergraduate student get involved in research?
So our department is really very much about research. The first potential jumping in point is something called EMAC 125, freshman research in polymer science and engineering. So we offer this every semester to true freshmen. So when the semester starts in a few weeks, we'll probably have 18 of students who've been on campus for 2 or 3 days jumping into the lab and beginning the research. We'll turn right around and do it with another fresh group in January in the semester. So we've done this for 9 years now, and we'll continue. So that's one way. Beyond the coursework, for students who gravitate towards this major, they just really need to check out the faculty, find out what different people work on. This one's more biological, this one's more energy related, this one's more chemistry, this one's more physics, and kind of pick the area that interests them, or at least interests them right now. You can jump around. And you approach the faculty member and say, I've read about your research, I'm really interested, can I get in your group? Every single person in the macro department does research. Many of the students who graduate have in 4 years, have done research all 8 semesters and the 3 intermediate summers. So no one escapes research, but people who really love it, they can just jump in and join the department and just keep on going.
Okay. Do they pay for research, or is it just something you do on your own time?
There are a couple different models. There is paid research, especially in the summer, because your summer job, you kind of need to get paid. During the school year, usually it's for credit, and some of those electives I mentioned can be actually taken care of with research credits. So you can take the 125 in your freshman year, and then each semester in your sophomore and junior year you can take EMAC 325, and then you can take 398 and 399 in your senior year. You have to take 398, but you can take 399 too. So you can get a lot of your electives out of the way in the form of research courses. Some people go work study and get paid. Others just want to do it on a volunteer basis and say, I just don't want to be quite held to a certain number of hours per week, and I just want to continue on. And so I'll just work in your lab and keep my project moving, and they're all good.
All right, excellent. What do students like most about this major or department?
Well, I think the 2 things that really stand out about this department is that we have a very small student-to-teacher ratio. It's 2.5 or 3 to 1. So you can get FaceTime. In doing that, we can help them find the opportunities they need. We tell our students in October, go sit down with your advisor and start planning next summer, so that we have many, many months to help position them. And we have the time to take that student and make sure that they are getting everything that's needed, the publications, take them to conferences. We take boatloads of students to conferences. They present, builds up their resume, helps them get the summer job. The summer job helps them get into grad school or med school or a job or whatever. The other thing is the research, which we've already talked about, that this is such a research-intensive department that we open the doors and say anyone in the department who wants to do research can do it pretty much anytime they want. And that's the students who come here typically are motivated by that.
Okay. Well, that's the conclusion of my questions. Thank you for your time.
It was a pleasure.
And thank you for watching.
Thank you.